Hiya friends, welcome back to In the Kitchen with Tabby. I'm making a big salad today and realized I don't have any croutons. So guess what we did? We took that Italian bread we made last week and made our own croutons. So from scratch, start to finish, we've got some delicious croutons full of seasoning, full of flavor. You guys are gonna love them. Let's have some fun and let's get cooking. Here's what you need, plus a little salt and pepper. So this is what we're going to do. Also I want to tell you this little note here. Some people commented on it. I forgot that I had that there when I did the sweet potatoes yesterday. But my husband left me that little note. He really liked that cherry pie. He doesn't always leave me notes like that, but that pie was worth a note. So anyway, all right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our bread, we're gonna slice it in about a 1/2 inch thick. You can see the thickness there, about a 1/2 inch. So we're just gonna cut those into those slices, and then we are going to cube them and use the heel. Just because it's the heel doesn't mean you can't use it. So now we're gonna take those slices and I'm going to cut those into about a 1/2 inch. Just depends on how big you want your croutons. If you like them big, you can cut them bigger, but I'm gonna try to go about a 1/2 inch. And I'm putting them in this little Pyrex bowl. You want about 4 cups of croutons. You can always adjust if you don't need that many. You can adjust the recipe, but this bowl is an old Pyrex bowl, one of my very favorites, and it has the measurements here on the side. So I can know, right here on the side, it tells me in cups. So I know when I get to that number 4, I've got my 4 cups. So that's why I'm using that bowl today. So we're gonna keep cutting these up. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm excited for this day. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here in southern Indiana. Sun is shining today. I'm gonna cut both of these pieces together. Save a little time. Work smarter, not harder, right? That applies to everything in life, whether you're in the kitchen or at school or at work. And everything you do, you should do it as if you were doing it for God, because that's what's most important. You want to make sure that you're doing everything to the best of your ability. Doesn't mean you have to be perfect. Nobody is perfect, but you do absolutely want to do your best. I always say that if you try to be perfect, then you're putting yourself in competition with the only person that ever walked this earth that was perfect. And I don't want to be in competition with Jesus. So I don't try to be perfect. I just try to do my best. So that looks like that's about 4 cups there. I think that's about 4 cups. I think we're good. I'm going to take my bowl and I'm going to put my seasonings together. So we're going to do a teaspoon of garlic powder. I'll have the recipe in the comments, so you don't have to worry about writing anything down right now. But we're going to do a teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of onion powder, my allergies are starting to act up. It's that time of year. And then I'm going to do a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. This you can leave out if you're not wanting it to have an Italian flavor, then just leave out the Italian seasoning. You can just do the garlic and the onion powder. And then we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And this applies for about 4 cups of breadcrumbs. And then pepper is just to taste. So I'm just going to put a little bit of cracked pepper in there. All right, so that is our seasoning. So we're just going to give that a little mix to combine those. Okay, and so we are going to take some olive oil now, about 2 tablespoons, but you don't really have to measure. You can just kind of drizzle that in there. And then you want to take some butter, melted butter. Now, some people ask me, because I don't have a microwave, how in the world do you melt your butter and stuff like that? Well, I put it in a little dish that's oven proof, and while my oven is preheating, I stick it in the oven and it melts like that. So that's how I get my melted butter. So, but you want to make sure you either let the bowl cool off or use a pot holder to do your pouring, to hold that bowl. So about 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and that's going to go right on top as well. And I really like melting it in the oven like that, because it almost gives it kind of a little bit of a browned butter flavor. So it's really good like that. All right, now we're going to take those seasonings that we mixed together, and you're just going to sprinkle about 1/2 of them on. And we're going to give this a stir. So we want to make sure they all get some of that seasoning. So we want to get some of those that are on the bottom up on the top. And then we will give a little more seasoning. Give it another stir. Whew, I can already smell that delicious butter in there. I don't know why, it seems like I always have one that hops out. Anytime I'm doing anything. Sweet potato hopped out, a noodle hopped out, pepper hops out. Maybe I'm just a little too crazy with my spoon. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put the rest of that seasoning on there. Give it another stir. Ooh, you guys, these are gonna be so good. So good, I cannot wait to make the salad later and put them on there. All right, so you can see that they look like that. All of that bread has a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of the butter on there. There goes another piece. And some of the seasoning. That looks great. Now we're gonna take these and put them on a parchment lined baking sheet. And you just wanna make sure that they are in a single layer. You don't want any of them on top of each other. You just want them all in a nice single layer. They can be touching, you just don't want them on top of each other. So just like that. Isn't that beautiful? These are ready to go into a 375-degree oven, guys. They're gonna bake for about 12 to 15 minutes or until they're crunchy like you like them, as crunchy as you like them, and then they will be good to go. So let's get them in the oven. I can't wait. I'll be right back when they come out. All right, guys, our timer went off, so I'm turning my oven off. We're gonna pull these out. And I cannot wait for you to see them. Oh, look at that. Is that not a natural beauty? I just think that is absolutely gorgeous. All right, so let's just take a look at that. Yeah, gosh, guys, I sure wish you could smell them. They smell so, so good. And they are hot, but I don't care. I'm gonna try one anyway. Let's just see. Mmm. Mmm. You gotta try these. Don't ever buy store-bought croutons ever again. You can probably use any bread, but that Italian bread that we made, that I think makes it. So guys, give them a try. Let me know what you think. If you change the seasonings, tell me what seasonings you would put on there. Put a comment down below and let me know what seasonings you would do, or if you would do anything different. Or you can make it just like I did, and it is absolutely delicious. All right, guys, I hope you're having a great day. I appreciate you watching. If you're on Facebook, make sure that you like, comment, and just like good butter, spread this video around so that other people will see how fun it is to be in the kitchen. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you like, comment, click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a video. I appreciate you guys so much. Your support and your love with me on this journey means more to me than you will ever know. I hope you know that. I'm sending you all big hugs. And remember that Christ is the unseen guest at every single dinner table, and he is the silent listener at every single conversation. So let the words that come from your mouth, let those be edifying and uplifting to the people that you care about. Love on them, shine a light, because that's what we're called to do. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.